Thank you very much, Hilary. Good evening and welcome to the first episode of Story.
It's really exciting. We're really pleased to be here and we do genuinely appreciate your company tonight.
Thank you very much for joining us. We've got a great show lined up, so let's crack on into it. Tonight on the show, uncovering the dodgy dealings in real estate you might want to know about if you're selling your home.
Plus, so much for monitoring. A whistleblower in the security industry tells us it's so easy, too easy, for criminals to ditch their electronic bracelets.
And fancy a share of $27 million? All you've got to do is be really good at video games.
It's time for a new story. Rethink what you know. Story is proudly brought to you by the all-new Ford Mondeo.
All right, welcome to the first night of Story. We're really pleased to have you with us. Remember, we want to hear from you right throughout the night, and of course tomorrow we want you to tell your stories to us, and we'll make sure you can see all our contact details through the show. Tell us what you think.
Right, well, first up tonight, the property market. We've heard how hard it's getting for young Kiwis to buy houses. We've heard it's because Chinese foreign investors are driving up prices. But is there something else going on?
I think we've actually found that there is something else going on. What we've heard, that some real estate agents are helping investors and traders, this is shocking, get the houses first.
Yeah, so we heard it, so we investigated. You should see what we found.
And Swazzy, still to come on Story. So easy to ditch electronic monitoring. Bracelets like these, shockers, a whistleblower shows us how.
And later, how to score $27 million with video games.
All right, this is really topical, this one. How safe is electronic monitoring of offenders in our community? Tonight, we have a warning that a pair of cheap scissors, perhaps, is all it takes to taste freedom.
Now, remember, Plessis-Allan's killer had an electronic bracelet on him, yet he planned her rape and her murder while authorities could see his movements.
So what we've done, we've gone to the front line, to a man, a security guard who works for a private security company tasked with monitoring the offenders when it all goes pear-shaped.
The public need to know. The public, they deserve to know. We're the ones that pay the bloody taxes.
John is a security guard to ensure that we continue to provide the highest standard of service. That is public service gobbledygook.
You don't like it? Not telling you anything.
Well, they never do. It's public service. It's
well,
what they do. They hide.
Keep checking up on it.
No, the thing is, the whistleblowers tell you the truth and the other guys hide it anyway. Yeah,
bribery's a little bit of a worry if that's true. OK, coming up after the break, the athletes who play sitting down, we climb into the multi-million-dollar world of online gaming.
All right, welcome back to Story. It's great to have you company tonight. That, folks, is a live shot of the main tank at Kelly Tarleton's in Auckland, where they're busy shooting promo photos. Although, can you see any cameraman in there?
Promo photos of the fish.
Of the snapper. So what's in there? What's in there?
So our producer is a fan of Kelly Tarleton's, clearly. Has given us a bunch of notes on it, and she tells us that there is some
eagle
sea
rays.
Turtle. What, the sea turtle that washed up in Wellington's beach, which apparently had dehydration and hypothermia. How does a sea turtle get hypothermia? How does a sea turtle get hypothermia?
Well, how does it get dehydration in the water?
Let's see if that happens. Now, listen, Duncan, I need to talk to you. I've been on the social media during the ad break, and people are asking you to apologise for cutting me off when I was talking about ankle bracelets. So here's your opportunity. Go.
OK, Heather. It's Heather, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heather, I apologise deeply.
Thanks very much.
Are people really saying that?
No, I actually made that up just to get that on telly.
I was about to say something naughty that we're still in dinner time. Anyway, you go.
Now, listen, if you're a parent, which Duncan is, and apparently several times over...
You apologise for that?
No. And if you're a grandparent, you might want to know a little bit about this. You'll know that there is always stuff you can learn from the young people in your life.
Yeah, and that's the idea behind our next segment. What is it that young people from 2 to 22 can teach the rest of us? Yeah,
so Julian Lee has been exploring the world of online gaming, and he was just a little bit surprised by what he found under Queen Street in central Auckland on a Sunday morning.
It's not even 8 a.m. yet. Sunday morning, Auckland Central. One of the few times you're not going to get much traffic around here. The weather is dismal. Churchgoers aren't even up yet, and I doubt they're going to church today, but already we have people arriving at the Dota World Grand Final at the Civic in Central Auckland. If you don't know what it is yet, I'll explain. Come inside.
OK, I missed that, Buzz. I don't know. Is it my,
Now,
is it my age
it's
or
your
what?
age.
I just completely missed
Don't
it.
even diss it, because before you know it, your son is an online gamer and he's earning more money than you are. Hey? That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, possibly.
Hey, listen, we have to go. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Before we leave you tonight, we have the answer to a question you have probably never actually asked. What does a bullet look like when fired underwater and recorded at 27,000 frames per second?
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for sharing your stories with us. That's Story Tonight.
It's time for a new story. Rethink what you know. Story is proudly brought to you by the all-new Ford Mondeo.